Hey, welcome guys. In this video I'm doing an unboxing of the Nvidia Shield TV console. Now the version that I have is 16 gigs. There's actually a 500 gigabyte internal storage option available, but I don't really plan on installing too many Android apps, so I figured that the 16 gig version should be fine for me. So there's some stuff that's on the side of the box, the right side, in terms of what's included in the box, some system specifications, because as far as I know, and it even says here, there are two USB 3.0 ports, so I don't need the 500 gig version. I don't want to pay extra for it. Yeah, I just don't see the point, but you know, everyone has a different preference. So in the back, you just have some quick details as to what kind of features it has. You can play 4K movies, you can play video games, and over on the left side of the box, you can tell you like additional accessories that are available. So there's like a remote control and a stand holder if you want to position it vertically. So those are sold separately devices, but out of the box, there should be a gaming controller. So the box itself is fairly attractive. It's nice bright white, but it's got some nice green popping colors, so it kind of catches the eye. So just, you know, checking this out. It's packaged pretty nicely. It looks really sleek. I mean, whenever you're unboxing any type of console or a neat looking media player, it's always nice to look at out of the box, right? It's a nice feeling. So let's get this stuff out of the way. Everything is packaged like really securely, nicely done. So there's the controller. Has two triggers at the back, as well as some top buttons on the left and right, just in front of the trigger buttons. They really like put a lot of sealant on these buttons. I'm not sure why they put that much, but I always found that kind of ridiculous when manufacturers go overboard. But just holding the controller, it's fairly large in the hand, but yeah, there's a lot of buttons. But you know, it's fairly comfortable. This might take some getting used to. See, there's a headphone jack and looks to be a charging port at the top. Looks to be some volume buttons at the bottom. Be pretty interesting. Maybe the same controls as Chromecast. But yeah, feels pretty comfortable, but a little on the bulky side. But I'll have some more details in the review, which is nearly completed. I've been testing this unit out for almost 2 months now. So here's some quick start guide instructions. Looks to be very straightforward. And there it goes. Fall to the floor. Oh well. You know, wasn't much to know anyway. So here's some warranty information. Looks to be a safety guide. I don't really read these. I don't know who anyone that does. Hey, if you do, more power to you. So this is pretty interesting here. This seems to be the wall outlet power adapter. It's kind of strange, but maybe you have to clip it on or something. So let's get the power adapter out. And yep, it's missing. So you have to clip it on. So just take that off and just, you know, get that power adapter portion on. That was easy. Simple clip on. It's interesting. So there's the wire itself. One end connects to the Nvidia Shield, the other, you know, to the power outlet. Now I have measured this. You know, this is a after recording of the video. So the power cord length is just close to 5 feet. And here is the micro USB cable, which is going to be used for charging the remote control, the gaming controller itself. And they were nice enough to include an HDMI wire. Not everyone does this for media players. I should be a standard by now, but unfortunately it's not when it comes to media players. But yeah, Nvidia is nice enough to include one that's you know, in the box, an HDMI wire. I mean, you can get them from the dollar store, and they still transmit 4K, and yes, they still transmit 3D. 3D works fine with 1080p, but for 4K you have to be careful because you'll have to get a certain version of HDMI to really support it at 60 Hz per second. 60 Hz, sorry. So there's the console itself. This is small. It looks really sleek. Looks to be quite glossy, but you know, putting my Note 5 phone on top gives you a real good example as to how small and compact this unit is. Now, as my understanding is that this does not play games internally, except for Android games, of course, but PC games is all done through the cloud or maybe streaming from your PC itself. So I'm able to position it vertically. It's not extremely stable, but I guess that's why they want you to buy the stand if you want to position like that, but technically it can be done without it. I just proved it right there in a few seconds. There's some ventilation at the back and a lot of ports, and there's an Ethernet port, USB ports. Looks to me like everything is at the back pretty much, but it'll be really interesting. Be sure to check out the review video. Links in the video description. Be sure to hit that like button. It does help. Subscribe. Check out my Facebook, Google+, Twitter, Instagram links in the video description as well. And thanks for watching.